Finally, Warner Bros. Have decided to reveal the first look at Titanus Shimo, who is one of the two main antagonists of Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire. Yesterday, we were treated with the last and final trailer, which gave us a decent number of new shots. In addition to that, we were also treated with a new promotional poster featuring the two iconic Titans standing beside each other, which you can currently see on your screens. Over the next few minutes, I am going to break down all these new promotional material and try to figure out its impact on the storyline of this movie. So it goes without saying that this video might contain a few potential spoilers. So, if anyone wishes to watch the movie without any prior knowledge about its storyline, I suggest you to leave the video at this point. For those who are still watching, I am just going to make a quick and humble request to spend just 1 second of your time to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel, because that is the only motivation for me to bring you more and more such awesome contents. Okay, let us now dive right into the main subject. The first new footage we see is Godzilla emerging from under the frigid ocean, breaking through this huge layer of ice above him. This is an extension of this scene from the first official trailer, where the Big G can be seen hibernating under a huge layer of ice. According to multiple credible reports, this scene takes place after the Big G has a battle with Titan Tiamat, a giant oversized mutated serpentine who feeds on electricity and has the ability to discharge the same at such high temperatures that can literally evaporate an entire ocean. Apparently, this scene takes place after Godzilla senses a major threat who has the capacity to entirely disrupt the balance in the ecosystem. In other words, I am referring to the reawakening of Titanus Shimo, who is said to be the reason behind the occurrence of the first ice age. Godzilla, in order to counter Shimo's frostbite, decides to supercharge himself by absorbing Tiamat's energy. The battle between Godzilla and Tiamat is said to take place somewhere in Antarctica, where the Big G picks up the win and eventually eats up Tiamat. The Big G then proceeds to hibernate before he eventually breaks open from under the ice in his new upgraded form with the pink dorsal plates. This might be a controversial take, but I actually love Godzilla's new design much more than his previous one. It looks like a modernized version of the Millennium-era Godzilla, which is still my favorite version of the character. His face with these new distinct lines combined with his bright glowing eyes makes him look much more menacing and dragon-like. I also like the new spiky tips at the end of his forearm and the little modifications at the tip of his tail. We now arrive at the shot which shows the Big G moving almost like a giant alligator and literally ripping apart a city in the process. This is most likely from the third act of the movie, when Godzilla travels to Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, where the final battle apparently takes place. This definitely looks like a continuation of this scene from the second trailer, where we see a similar scene featuring the Big G ripping through a city which looks very much like Venice in Italy. Then we come to this hilarious scene where Scar King is literally getting manhandled by the two protagonists of the movie. As you can see, Kong, using his cyborg arm, tosses Scar King across to Godzilla, who then viciously whips him with his massive tail. While I do enjoy watching my two favorite titans teaming up to create such a hilarious moment, but this scene coupled with this one where we see Kong knock out one of Scar's teeth kind of undermines the main antagonist of the movie. If you remember, the director Adam Wingard revealed in a recent interview that Scar King is unquestionably the most powerful threat within the Monsterverse. I am not saying Adam was trying to mislead us or anything. Scar King could still turn out to be as powerful as he claims. All I am saying is that I would much rather have preferred the trailer not including these couple of scenes, as it seriously demystifies and downgrades the character of Scar King, who was initially marketed as such a colossal threat. This particular scene also reveals a couple of other very exciting details. One of the most notable aspect is that Godzilla's dorsal plates maintain its pinkish magenta color even when he is not actively trying to force out an atomic breath, which makes me appreciate his new design even more. Another thing which caught my attention is the fact that Kong, using his cyborg arm, is able to generate enough power to lift Scar King and toss him almost like a baseball, which is hilarious to say the least. That also confirm the reports that Kong's cyborg arm is much more than just a simple mechanical reinforcement. It apparently provides him a wide range of abilities which seem to give him a considerable advantage during his battle with Scar King. Let me now draw your attention to this particular scene, which confirm a major theory reported by several insiders and websites. In fact, I have informed you several times that Scar King will be able to control and manipulate Shimo using a certain radioactive hollow earth crystal. I also informed you that Scar King will have this crystal attached to the tip of his whip, which is clearly visible in this particular shot from the second trailer. And this scene from the final battle absolutely confirms this theory beyond a shadow of a doubt. We can see Scar King pointing his crystal attached to the whip in a specific direction, which indicates that he is most likely giving Shimo some kind of an order. That finally brings me to the last and most important subject. As you can see, the third trailer finally gave us the best look at Titanus Shimo. This scene once again is most likely from the final battle in Brazil, where Godzilla and Shimo seem to engage in an intense physical brawl. We get a great look at Shimo's face, which actually looks like a giant white shark. His face kind of reminds me of the giant megalodon from the Meg movie. The most interesting element is obviously his massive size and body structure. I feel like SHIMO is going to be by far the biggest titan within the Monsterverse. This can be confirmed from this overhead shot from the second trailer. You can see the considerable size difference between Godzilla and SHIMO, which is absolutely mind-blowing to say the least. If you think about it, Godzilla himself is like one of the biggest creatures imaginable, and to see another titan who somehow manages to make him look visibly smaller in comparison is absolutely incredible. So, that is all I had to share with you in this video. What do you think about all these new details? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And please do not forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.